Thank you, everybody, for joining us again here at Chamber Chat. This is our opportunity to kind of talk about and get to meet the business people of our community, the people that own small businesses, lead small businesses, and make a really big impact on the community that we love. So today we are fortunate to have one of those business owners, Deb Bluestein of Modele's Home Furnishings. Deb, thanks for joining us today. And can you tell us just a little bit about your story, your business story, your background, how you got started?
Sure. Thanks so much for having me, Jason. I had a need about 27 years ago. I was moving from a 3-bedroom house to a 1-bedroom condominium downtown Seattle. And it was a lifestyle change for me and a huge downsizing. And at the time, the only way to sell your furniture, this was before Craigslist and most internet applications. The only way to sell used furniture at that time was to place an ad in the classified section of the newspaper, and have strangers come to your house. And I didn't want to do that. And I thought there must be a better way. And I ended up giving my furniture away, but it was nice furniture in excellent condition. And that idea stuck with me. There were a lot of people at the time, empty nesters that were downsizing. There was a big movement into downtown living in the city. And so that's where the idea came from.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I like the idea of not having people come to my home that are strangers to buy things. So very ingenious.
Right.
As we all know, COVID has impacted this year dramatically, impacted a lot of people individually, our businesses as a whole. What have you learned during this COVID season, and what changes have you had to make in a business?
Well, we certainly follow all the safety protocols that are recommended by the state and local authorities, the CDC. So the hand sanitizer, the masks are mandatory, cleaning touch points very often. So we're doing all of those things. What I find is because our store has been somewhat of a social gathering spot, that it's still offering that on a more intimate scale, because we aren't letting the store fill up with people. But people are very happy to be coming in and visiting because they haven't been able to do that, and it's enjoyable for everybody. The furniture we sell is used furniture. It's very nice quality used furniture. We're very particular about what we take, but it's the type of merchandise that you need to see in person and sit in and see if it's comfortable or suitable for your needs. I'm trying to make sure that I post things on Instagram and on our website, and that might be where people start, but they still want to come into the store. And certainly our Magnolia clientele is coming in and visiting. And I think that it's really positive that we get to offer that, and we get to enjoy that, having face-to-face contact, masks, of course, with people.
So one of the things we like to do too with these chamber chats is just kind of get to know a little bit more about the person. So is there something about you would want to share, a favorite hobby, a skill, something you collect?
I don't collect anything.
You still collect furniture.
But I do have, well, I actually have, people often think I have a house full of things, and because I get to enjoy so many beautiful things here at the store, I live in a small home that's actually quite spare. My artwork is very important to me. I have a collection of artwork that I really enjoy, but I actually have a lot less of actual furniture items and accessories than most people would think. I would say my favorite things to do when I'm not working would be working in my yard or traveling, which I can't do right now. So I'm doing a lot of work in my yard, but I have been fortunate enough to travel all over the world, and I have a a very strong curiosity about other cultures, countries, people, and I think that's also been a wonderful education for me.
Didn't you say that you also like spent an entire year, or you took off a year to travel at one point?
I did. I saved up money for a few years, and in my well, I was actually 27, had my 28th birthday in Kashmir, India, but I spent 1 year traveling around the world by myself before cell phones and email, and it was one of the best years of my life.
Wow. I can't imagine the memories that must have created. Hmm.
Definitely. And friends, people that I met that I still am friends with today. So
Wow, that's special.
it is.
Well, one thing we would like to kind of close with everybody is we find it's easy to get down in this uncertain time. But one thing we've seen over and over again is small business owners in general are pretty resilient. You know, they don't have small businesses just by luck. And want to see, is there something that you would point to that you're hopeful about for the future?
I'm hopeful about many things, but resilient is a word that I would use, and it's actually one of my favorite words ever, because if we can learn to be resilient, we can get through anything really. And I think that this is a remarkable time because it's hopefully once in our lifetime experience. And I think there are times that it feels overwhelming. And then I think about that we are all going through this. It's not just our neighborhood or our city or our state or country. It is the entire world is going through this. And I know this sounds strange, but it unifies us in our in this challenge. And I think it makes it a little bit easier to understand and have compassion for one another.
That's
And so I am hopeful. I don't know that I can cite one specific thing that makes me hopeful, but I do believe human beings can be wonderfully resilient, and I'm very optimistic about our ability to get through this and hopefully come out on the other side with a very effective vaccine.
True. Good point. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Deb, for taking the time and sharing a little bit about your story and your business. And for those who maybe don't know, if you would describe exactly where your business is and also website, social media, how they follow you, that kind of thing.
We're located at 3220 West McGraw Street in the heart of the Magnolia Village. We're next door to the west side of the Windermere real estate office. And we are a consignment store, so it's pre-owned furniture and accessories that are both used and new. Our website is modelesfurniture.com, and Instagram is Models Furniture Seattle.
Great. Awesome.
And we're open every day.
Every day. Fantastic. Well, thank you again so much for taking the time, and hopefully we'll see you face to face very soon.
Thanks, Jason. Thanks for having me on.
Take care.
Bye.